Our winner from Rocky Games 2021 is Anthony Achilles! Back to back. He was our winner last year, he's our winner again this year. Amazing job. Our top four this year were Victor Parra, obviously he's up here. Ted Clange and Lawrence Baca Jr., you guys come up. Our top four varsity finalists in the Rocky Summer Games.
Number one, baby.
What's up? Good evening. That was a good evening. Let's go. Okay, so first off, really quick, I just wanted to say that nothing's impossible, especially with God on your side. So really quick, a couple of years ago, I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do anything. I've been on my deathbed like 3 or 4 times. So wherever you're at in life, you just gotta picture it in your mind and just tell yourself, look, this is not it. And you gotta keep pushing, keep going forward. I wanted to tell a quick story that I heard yesterday from my brother. So it goes like this. There was a king, and one day he got really sick on his deathbed. And he had 4 wives. Just stick with me here. Stick with me, I promise you. Afraid of being in the afterlife alone, he asked his wife, which he loved the most, and bought her diamonds and gold and elegant clothing. Would you die with me and go with me to the afterlife? The 4th wife replied, sorry, I can't do that, and walked away. The 3rd wife he also loved very much and was very proud and always showed her off to the neighboring kingdoms. So he called on his 3rd wife and asked, would you accompany me to the afterlife? She replied, I love my life too much and I'm sorry I cannot go with you. And when you die, I'm going to remarry. The 2nd wife has always been there for him in his times of need. As he asked, would you accompany me to the afterlife? And she replied, I'm sorry, I cannot help you, but what I can do is arrange your funeral and be there to send you off. A voice called out to the king and said, I will leave you and follow you wherever you go, even if it was to the afterlife. And the king looked, and it was his 1st wife, but he was very embarrassed. He didn't take care of her, and he had taken her for granted. So the moral of the story is that we all have 4 wives. Our 4th wife is our body. We like to decorate it with nice jewelry, nice clothing, but in the end, it cannot follow us to the afterlife. The 3rd wife represents our possessions. We spend so much time and effort trying to gather possessions, but in the end, it cannot follow us to the afterlife. It will be given to other people and divided, just like the 3rd wife said she would remarry. The 2nd wife is our friends and family. We trust them that they are there for us in times of need, but the furthest they can go with us is to our funeral and send us off. And the thing that we neglect the most is our 1st wife, and it represents our soul. So we usually neglect our soul in taking care of it, but that is the thing that will follow us to the afterlife. So care for your body, keep it healthy, enjoy your possessions and the comfort they provide. Cherish your friends and family for the love that they provide. And last, don't forget to take care and nourish your soul. Take the time to be alone and take the time what makes you joyful. And that's basically the story. And really quick, there was somebody else helping me too. Her name's Sarai. She's not here. And I couldn't do this alone. It was completely impossible. In this journey, you need people to lean on, and she did help me out through those times as well. Manny pushed me like crazy. I don't know, my kids didn't see me or anything, but that's what it takes. And I hope everybody here just keep pushing yourself and keep growing. If I can do it, anyone can do it. God bless you guys.